It was good, BT Gang, and we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little minute, man. Listen, I've been tired, I've been working. BT is not BTing, y'all. Like, even today, like, I've been running out all day. I went to work, I went to the gym. You know me, I walk dogs part-time, so I was walking dogs. Like, I'm just tired, bro. I'm drained, but, like, I had this idea today. I wore one of these fragrances, and it just sparked into my head. I'm like, yo, like, it's time to, let the cat out of the bag. It's time to let my thoughts out about this particular house. Now, the particular house that we're talking about today is very, very controversial. I can't think of a more controversial house. This is a clone house, obviously, but this house is either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between. So, this house is Dua. Oh, dang. God, I don't even want to show my hand. I'm going to just do it one at a time like these. Listen, Dua fragrances, you know what I mean? Dua fragrances, y'all. If y'all don't know what Dua fragrances are, man, y'all been living under a rock. But, man, I can't believe these dents are this big. I've been using a lot of these, bro. Look, check out the dents, man. Look at the dents on my Duas. I put my Duas to work, bro. So I think I have a good grasp on what Dua offers. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to tell y'all, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between, everything I think about this brand. So first of all, would I recommend Dua? Yes, I would. Now, I'm not saying that they're the closest clone brand out there, but man, and I feel like 9 times out of 10, these days, like when everybody wants instant gratification, everybody wants compliments, everybody wants like attention. This is important to people. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's going to last long and push off long, like I can't think of a better inspiration company than Dua. Because they may not have the most high quality smelling things. They might not smell the closest. But one thing Dua's going to do, for better or for worse, they're going to project and they're going to last. These fragrances are strong. Especially, oh my God, Mystical Amulet of Blue. Oh my God, this thing is so strong. This is the only fragrance in my entire life, man. I'm not gonna lie, I had to scrub off Polo Blue when I was a kid because I put way too much on. But this right here, I had to scrub it off at work, bro. It was making me gag. Like, it was like, man, I did my regular routine. Obviously, I went in blind. I didn't know what I was doing. But these things perform. Like, they perform, like, to the point where it's like, all right, man, like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? But, and that, like, nothing performs better than Dua's. I don't know what they do to make their things perform, but they do it. And it's strong to the point where it's like, all right, like, calm down sometimes. Sometimes you don't want something that's that strong. But sometimes, like I said, it's the main objective these days is to get compliments and to get attention. And the best way to get compliments, to get attention, is having something that's going to project like crazy. And that's pretty much what a lot of people in this community want nowadays. So if you're looking for that, I think Dua is exceptional for that, man. They really make good, long-lasting, projecting fragrances. Especially like this, man. Like this right here. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the dent. I'm gonna try not to worry that much. This is Dua's Casino Elixir, y'all. This is their inspiration of Creed, Aventus, and Baccarat Rouge 548 Straight. This thing projects. It's long lasting. It's beautiful. Doesn't smell the most high quality, but it doesn't smell bad quality either. It's just really, really good at what it does. And it's simply my most complimented fragrance, just simply because it smells good. It has both of those DNAs mixed. And it projects like crazy. And it lasts a long, long time, especially on clothes. You're going to smell this the next day. Somebody gives you a hug. They're going to smell this on themselves the next day. And they might just think about you. You get what I'm saying? Take for that what you will. But these Duas definitely last, man. But there are some bad things. Not bad, but there's another good thing I want to hit as well. Dua is known. I got a couple right here. I got this one right here. Casino Elixir is one of them. They have hybrids and tribrids. So what I say about Dua is layering for lazy people. So I'm not a layerer, right? I'm not going to take the time to spray on that spot and make sure I spray it, hit the same spot again. I don't got time for all that. So in my opinion, Dua takes care of that very, very well. They have hybrids, they have tribrids. They probably got quadruple brids, whatever the name is for that. They have all of these mixes that you would never think of. And apparently A lot of people like them. I never tried them. Apparently, there's one out there with the YSL and Baccarat, I think, or something like that. YSL tuxedos and Baccarat. I know it's a jazz club and Dolce Gabbana the one. My man Johnny told me to check that out. I still gotta check that out. The wintertime is running out, so. But they do a great job, in my opinion, of just mixing stuff up and essentially, like I said before, layering for lazy people like me. So I definitely recommend them for people who want to layer stuff but don't really feel like layering. You know what I mean? It's good for that as well. These things, we're gonna get into the little nitty gritty here. Negative. If you don't catch them on sale, they can be expensive. So they're like $42, $45, and that's not even counting shipping. 34 meals. Now, I will say 34 meals, $42. That sounds crazy, but in all actuality, you don't need that many sprays. You might need 1 to 2 or 3 sprays with these. So it should last longer and, like in actuality, but I know a lot of people look at the mls and they're like, man, I'm paying this much for this many mls. So I feel them on that. That's one thing. And another thing is some of these can be a mess. All right. Sample kits. I tried a couple of more. They can be strong. They can just be way too much. Like I had a sample of Killian's Apple Brandy on the Rocks, man. And that fragrance, in my opinion, is pretty strong. And not strong, but like the opening is kind of crazy with that brandy alcohol smell. And if you think the OG is insane, like Dua dialed it up so much. I was like, holy crap. Like I had to cover it was so strong, bro. Like it was like so unpleasant. I feel like a lot of Duas, can come off that way because I told y'all before, for better or for worse, these things are strong. These things perform. So I think with a lot of times with them is also hit and miss because sometimes they don't do it too much, but sometimes, man, they like overkill, bro. So that's one thing you definitely got to look out with Dua. And that's why I always tell people to do their research. I don't even know if they offer returns or anything like that. I never try to do that. So that's another bad thing. And some people even say that they delete reviews if they show bad reviews. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But what's another thing? I feel like compared to other clone houses, I know Montaigne, they take their time. They use natural ingredients. I feel like Alexandra takes their time to use pretty good ingredients as well. But Dua, man, I feel like as soon as a fragrance drops the next week, Dua has an inspiration out. And not to say that's like a bad thing, but it feels to me that Dua is just, instead of trying to create the best product sometimes, they're just trying to be first. And when you're trying to be first, you're going to cut some corners. You're going to leave out some quality. You're going to, it's not going to be the best it could be if you just take your time and do it right. So that just, sometimes that comes off. It rubs me the wrong way as a buyer. Cause I'm like, man, like, how did you come up with this already? Like, yada, yada, you did this, no shade, but I just, as a consumer, I don't want it to take 10 years for something to come out. But I remember, what came out that time? It was like Tom Ford, vanilla something. I know it. I'm just trying not to get demonetized. Vanilla, and like they had it out like the next week, like an Instagram. And I'm like, bro, like like chill, like make sure you got it right. And then sometimes it seems like they rush their work just to be first because they feel like first, is always gonna win, which is not the case because obviously, Dua is not the top clone house in my opinion. Some people may think so, but so definitely keep that in mind. But they do have sales. Going back on the price, they do have sales. I got all of my bottles for like $25 because they normally do like a holiday. They do weekend sales, so you can catch them normally for like 50% off sometimes, and buy one get one half off, stuff like that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. They do have very, very good sales and promo codes and stuff like that. But Dua, in my opinion, is a hit or miss house because sometimes they just knock it out the park, just like this. Like this is a knock it out the park. Like Dua Casino Elixir, bro. Like it is like, man. When I tell y'all I can't go anywhere without wearing this without somebody saying something to me, like this fragrance, it is a home run, a grand slam. But like I said, there's some bad ones like Killian Apple Brandy on the Rocks. I forgot what they call their version, but it just man, like it was way too much, bro. It was like chill out. So yeah, Dua, in my opinion, they're a very, very good house. Like they're a valuable option. Would I pick them over Alexandria? No. Would I pick them over Montaigne? I don't know how to say it. this is like I told y'all before. Like Montaigne is not known to perform the best, but they are known to have great quality smells. If you're a guy that wants performance, you want to be a beast, you want attention, you want compliments, go with the Dua, you know. But if you want the best natural smelling product, probably the closest to the original DNA, I'll probably say go with Montaigne. So yeah, overall, Dua, like I did have my expectations like a little hindered because I heard so many bad things about them that I didn't have high expectations. But I will have to say it's not hard to believe that they exceeded those expectations because they were so low. Like it's not hard to exceed low expectations. So yeah, I'll probably, in my opinion, I'll probably buy from Dua again. I do want to hear y'all thoughts on Dua. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. But with these 3 purchases, I just wore this one today. It's Supernova, which is supposed to be Roja Dove Elysium Cologne, I believe. But I wore this one today. This one was very, very good, man. This one was very, very good. I actually got a compliment today as well. As you know, it's heating up now. Springtime ready to come around the corner, so I had to pull that one out. But yeah, man, just I would say just do your research on Dua on certain DNAs and make sure, you know, it's really what you want, you know. And, you know, sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith and try it out. That's what you got to do a lot of times with these clone houses. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Dua, I mean, it gets a thumb up for me, man. Dua's a good house. Like I said, just hinder your expectations. I will say it's probably not the house to go to if you want the closest of the closest. Yam and Leo, I heard that's good. Alexandria, that's my baby. That's my number 1 go-to. And like, of course, I said Montaigne is good as well. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on Dua down below. Let me know your thoughts, your, you know, customer service, shipping, like issues, good things, like quality. Let me know anything y'all got to say about Dua down below. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.